10-year motor warranty. That's amazing, right? 10 years? Well, what could possibly go wrong before the motor dies? Yeah. This washing machine isn't exactly ancient. It's not brand new, obviously, it's a few years old. But if this is how LG is manufacturing their products, I can tell you right now, the next brand of washer and dryer I buy will not be LG. I mean, look at that. It has nothing to do with the environment this machine is placed in. That is ridiculous. So what happens basically is this thing breaks free from where it's secured. This is the bleach fill bin. And so the water, there's a hose over here. Let's turn on the flash, get you some light. There is a hose right there. So if I can get you a little better view. So there's, yeah, that black rubber hose that's kind of rusty looking. That fills the bleach bin, basically waters down your bleach so you don't have to have bleach directly dumped on your materials. Anyway, so this bin is supposed to be secured right about, oh, I don't know. Where's it supposed to be secured? It's missing 90% of the material it secures to from the factory. Well, what happens when that bin becomes unsecure? The hole that delivers the water, see that little notch there? Let's see. It's right, you're not going to be able to see it from this angle, but basically that hole at the bottom of the bin, sorry for the lack of cinematography skills, but that hole is supposed to drain into those holes in the bin, and basically it's the back door to your laundry. So like I said, your laundry doesn't have a direct hit from the bleach. It's a good idea. Well, what happens is this thing now, basically, since it's unsecured, that hole, the hole in the bin, is not draining into these holes, and it's not going into the tub. It goes outside of the tub. I don't know how good you're going to be able to see in there. It's really not relevant for you to see in here anyway. Anyway, it goes in this open space here, not in the tub where it's supposed to, pours down on the floor like a fire hose, and gets everything else inside your washing machine rusty, like there's the drain pump, and ends up flooding the floor of your laundry room. And the problem is, nobody knows where the water is coming from. So I took this washing machine outside, and yes, I should just buy a new washing machine, but I'm waiting. Personal reasons. We're trying to make this thing last a little bit longer. So we've been nursing it. And before I pulled this, where is that thing? Where did I set that bin? Oh, here. So, anyway, basically this bin had become loose. I'm like, why is it becoming loose and rusting? That is so weird. It's obviously very cheap. Well, I just took it off, siliconed around the top, put this back on, nice and snug, completely sealed up, completely stopping any surface rust, at least for, a time. Well, what I didn't know, because I'm not an engineer of washing machines, is that the fact that that bin had detached and is now hanging down, every time that little black hose there puts water in the bleach bin, it's not getting where it's supposed to go. It's going outside. And this has probably been happening for quite a while because the baseboards in the wall behind our washing machine are loaded with water and swelled up. And it wasn't leaking enough to flood the floor outside of the laundry room. So it was one of those problems that didn't... Yeah, you get the point. Anyway, this is super obnoxious. You buy, you know, what's supposedly a good brand, and it literally like decomposes in front of your face. There's no way, like, of all the problems that could go wrong with a washing machine, you know, like motors and belts, and obviously this doesn't have a belt. It's, you know, it's a direct drive. Well, motherboards and motors, you know, those are expected. And even, you know, those drain motors, you know, they spring leaks and or stop draining and just die or whatever. Like all the things that go wrong in washers and dryers. This washer and dryer hasn't died. It just literally started decomposing. So yeah, there's your review of the LG brand. So if you want to take my advice, buy a different brand. LG, if you want me to pull this video down, send me a new set of washer and dryers, and make sure they're not going to decompose within like 4 years. That'd be great.